Welcome to Mitten Music. We visited the Oddfellow Concert Lounge in Wyandotte, Michigan. We had the opportunity to talk with the indie rock band Haskins out of Plymouth, Michigan for the second time on the podcast.
Welcome back, guys.
Yeah,
Haskins.
Right.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, two-timers now.
That's right.
Yeah.
When do we get our jackets?
You're right.
We don't, we haven't come up with
We got to
that.
start making money
We do
first.
have a couple three-timers, so maybe we have to make it a five-timers,
Secret
Yeah,
handshake.
Like that.
I like
SNL.
that.
We'll have to come to
Five-timer.
you. We'll come to you next.
All right. Yeah, I like it.
We'd love
I like
that.
it. Yeah.
Have you guys ever played on the West Side? I think we asked you that.
Yeah, so we played Up and Under last 2 years, and now it's up and gone. So.
Yeah, I know.
I think we're one of the last bands to play that.
Yeah, so that's a bummer. Like we
Yeah.
found out actually, like the week of our show, we found out they were closing or sold.
Like the
or
next
whatever,
week
so.
or something.
So it's still on our radar. We just can't. We don't have a lot of connections over there, and it's hard to find. Again, indie rock on a weekend to book. It's like
Little to no covers.
yeah, it's tough. And then there was a place in Otsego we were gonna play. There's a bar there. Blue Note.
Yeah, and that's
They just closed too. So I have-
Liquid Note. That's a cool place
So
too. I was bummed.
We had a line on
Jeff
that.
went and checked that out.
Yeah, we had a line on that, and then they closed. So it's like now we're kind of it's in limbo right now.
Yeah. So
We'll try to help out with
Venues
that.
closed.
Yeah.
We'll start. We've been spreading the word, but
there's definitely
we're
plenty
getting
of
to know
places to
venues
play.
now.
Yeah.
We're getting to know
I mean,
venues.
Grand Rapids would work too. I mean, Kalamazoo. I have a big base in Kalamazoo.
Yeah.
So that's ideal, but
It's
Grand
not a
Rapids
far
would
drive
work
to
too.
Grand Rapids,
No,
though.
so I think I could get them to go that far. Probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Meet us halfway.
Yeah, for sure. So what have you guys been up to? I mean, we haven't talked to you guys in 2 years officially. So
I'm playing out
I
a
hear
lot.
maybe some new music coming along or something like that.
We've got a few new tunes in the hopper. One we're gonna play tonight. Got a couple
right.
more.
Couple
tonight.
Couple
tonight. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't sell yourself short.
You guys sure you guys all know the set list?
Yeah, I know. That's a good question. You've written my hand.
I don't think those got typed out actually.
Yeah, I printed some.
All right. So back in the studio, the spring is kind of the plan. We're kind of talking about right now. We haven't booked anything yet, but that's kind of the goal is to volume 4.
We got a solid
Five.
4 or
Five.
5 songs ready.
Okay.
We're almost ready to go.
Okay.
Okay.
I
We
like.
take
the
our
sound
time
of
with
that.
them.
So you guys are going to go with Volume 4?
Volume 5.
Five.
Yeah. It'll be our fifth release. I don't know. We kind of smushed the last one into a full length.
Yeah.
Just barely made it long enough, I think, that we cut. And we cut that one on vinyl, and
Yeah.
that was kind of the baby. But I don't know if we'll go that far with it again. It's a lot of money to
Maybe
do
we
a
just
lot of
title
that.
it like
Yeah.
High Five and kind of make that a transition.
Well, yeah, we Roman numeraled all of them. So
Yeah.
it was 1, 2, 3, and then the last one was what's the name of our record?
Everywhere I've Ever Been.
And there's an IV in there. So for 4, we just
So
slightly colored it a little
I didn't
different.
think I
Gotta
didn't
keep
notice
it
that.
going.
Yeah, the one you guys got in
very
your
subtle.
wall.
It's very
Yeah.
subtle. Next time
Yeah.
you look at the album, you'll see it.
There's a 4
Yeah.
in there.
So you guys have played at the Oddfellow a few times, right?
Yes, our third round.
All right.
Ooh, every year you've been here.
2.5.
Yeah, I think we were the second
one
show.
year was a
here.
Sans
Yeah.
drums, but yeah.
Yeah,
Supposed to be a full band.
Yeah, Justin got sick.
Justin fell ill.
Flu type A. It was no fun. So yeah, they last minute did like an acoustic set. Kind
Yeah.
of,
Show must go on.
Unplugged.
Yeah, it was fun. No, that works.
Like
So-
storytellers.
Yeah.
I don't know. Michael said we did great, so
That's
I'll
not
go
how we
with that.
I think he has to.
Yeah,
He has to say that we did great.
It is
What
awesome.
about this venue that makes it different than other
Yeah.
venues you guys play at?
There's a lot, but Michael really is the heart of it, I think, and it's a nonprofit, and you're dealing with him directly, and he cares. Where the blind pig or something like that, you get thrown in, and the guy books you or he doesn't book you, and everyone's just kind of meh. Well, Michael
For sure.
loves
Joining the band now.
Right on cue.
Right on cue, we're
Of,
talking shit about you.
it's been really awesome being a part of the band. They called me up. They're like, we really need you because we suck right now. And,
we're
I'm like, I
also
get it.
firing Jeff, so see if
I guess he's a new bass player. All right.
Oh, no, there's no bass in this new band.
With the doors. No bass in the doors.
That was great.
And just the history. I mean, just you walk in, you feel it. It's like just the ornateness of it. It's
Yeah.
a lot of history here. It's very,
Yeah, the
it's like-
physical structure. It's
Yeah.
like it's an actual theater, open space.
The story is cool as heck.
Bars are cool,
Bar
but
upstairs is sweet. Watch it from. You can see the stage from upstairs.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
backstage is cool. And one of my favorite venues in Detroit is Majestic, right? And it's got that kind of like, it's like that, but shrunk.
Yeah,
It's got like
right,
that kind of
right.
that ceiling, and it's kind of that plaster work.
And,
it's-
me and Kevin were just looking at the wall where everyone signs, writes their
Yeah.
names, puts stickers on. Right? Have you seen that?
Yeah,
where
yeah,
the big
yeah.
room is? I love that.
That's
love
cool.
walls like
That's
that.
super cool.
I'll
Yeah.
sit there and stare at them forever.
The Arc has one that's just
The arcs.
Yeah, cut.
You ever been at
Oh,
the
no.
back of the arc?
Oh my
it's
gosh.
corner to corner, ceiling to floor. Yeah.
That's cool.
I bet. That,
I feel a bit silly that our name is on that wall with all the other people that have signed it. Like, really?
Yeah.
well, I remember
David
that
Brothers
story
are
how
on
you
that,
guys got
yeah.
there.
Yeah, that was.
Wild.
Wasn't it kind of a mistake? Wasn't it because they thought you were different Haskins?
No, that wasn't a mistake that we got booked. They
Oh.
just refused to accept that we weren't who they remembered we were. we had
Rockabilly
played
80s
the
band.
art fair the few months before.
Oh, okay.
With their in their spot, so they knew who we were and what they were booking. It wasn't like we were incognito or something, but yeah, they
Still
we had to specifically tell them we are not Lucky Haskins from
Yes, that's what it was.
1995.
Yeah.
We're a different band. On the promo material, it suggested that we were otherwise.
We still don't know if they were disappointed or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. You win some. You,
Well, they ain't calls back.
hopefully, at least you get paid.
We've played the Arc. That's what
Yeah,
matters.
that's
Yeah,
true.
That's
pretty
cool.
Sweet. Yeah, definitely.
Have you guys played the Blind Pig?
Yeah,
Yeah, a few
Quite a few
times.
times, yeah.
That's a fun venue.
And I did. That's just what I remember growing up hearing about before I got. I mean, the first time I went there was probably like 2000 or 2001. But in the 90s, I just always was hearing about the Blind Pig.
Yeah.
and
in
that
Ann
was in
Arbor.
Jeopardy closing for a while too.
Was it?
Changed hands recently a couple times. So yeah, it's
We love playing at Blind Pig. I think I was saying something earlier when Michael walked in, but like this place is just different because of him. Like the Blind
Yeah.
Pig is your typical venue, and it's an awesome venue, but I just feel like the vibe here is so
There's that connection
it's community,
spark. The
and it's
spark
it's
is
a community thing here.
This place has a spark that really draws you in.
Right. Agreed.
Maybe.
Agreed.
Cool.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah, you guys have some new songs you'll be working on, possibly going into the studio. How have you guys been writing songs? Do you consistently practice and write, and you have time set aside, or do you each kind of brainstorm some things, get some notes down, and then pull it together? How do you guys go about getting a song written?
Slowly.
Well,
Slowly.
there's a lot of different ways. It's a combination of things. Sometimes, like Guy, Kevin will come with a verse or a chorus, right? Something, an idea. And you two may work on it, side by side. I might show up when they're on vacation or something and work on a little part with you. And then it goes away for a while. Then we continue working on something we've already been working on. And then a few weeks later, hey, got this, let's work on it. And it just, the roots get planted and it grows.
it depends on the song too. Like on your side, we like knocked that out in like 2 practices. We pretty much had it 90%.
Yeah, Guy brought up.
I mean, you had a
Yeah.
pretty complete thing, but
You wait until you're ready to bring the idea
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
band, and then it becomes what it's gonna become.
Are you
Guy
guys still,
protects his songs.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows that once he plays it for the band, that it's now
It's no
ours.
longer mine.
And yeah,
So you're just wondering how many he's actually
He's got
still
a bunch
holding
of
for
songs
Guy.
at home.
Yeah.
but I think you're also very meticulous about making sure it's ready, right? Like, I mean, I think
Yeah, I think that song is ready.
Well,
Triple
but
A
if
tonight,
you
we'll
bring
see.
if you bring an idea and it's not ready, it could be easily dismissed by the band as a whole, and then it's just gone.
We have a whole bunch that we worked
So-
on for hours that are decent, and we just at one point said it's missing something, and it kind of it takes a
Shelf
back
it.
seat.
So
It gets shelved.
Ken and I talked about this on the way here. We had this exercise, I don't know, 4 months ago, where we listed all of the working titles of all of these songs, went through all of our demos, and because we have a bunch of parts of songs, right, like cool ideas, and we took all those and put them on our whiteboard in our practice space, and we basically democratically kind of voted on like, hey, pick 5, a vote on 5 that we want to kind of move forward.
Oh yeah.
Right? I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I
kind of where
remember
these
that.
songs came from. Yeah.
And one of them that got the most votes ended up getting shelved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
really?
Wow.
Just we kept playing it. We're just we all kind of went, not feeling it.
Oh.
so a lot of them we just
interesting.
we made them complete songs. Like they just
Yeah.
eventually
And
were
I
like,
feel like we're kind of hard on ourselves because in those times where you're not finishing stuff or you're not happy with the stuff that you finish, you forget that we do constantly work on little bits and pieces, and there's so much activity and there's so much stuff going on, but we're kind of hard on ourselves. So
Sure.
we've only finished 4 songs this year.
Are you guys still practicing in that same space?
We are.
Yeah, we've re-signed our lease. We'll stay there as long as they'll have us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they price us out.
Sounds like you guys had a pretty
they've
good
been
deal
awesome
going there.
too. And that, you know what, that vibe at that space is just like here.
It is.
It's a community. We were one of the first tenants there, and it's
Right.
flourishing now with all kinds of stuff. But I think they value us for how long we've been there, and that we're doing what their mission is, which it's an arts center.
Right,
And so
yeah,
we're making
exactly.
art up here. Like, no, we're not selling candles in a market on the weekend, and you're not looking at us all the time. We're off in the corner, but
Right.
we're still doing real stuff up there. So,
Yeah. Exactly. Did you guys make any upgrades to the room?
no.
No, it's
We talked about it.
Yeah, we put some posters. Yeah,
Oh
we-
yeah, we're putting up some posters. We're starting a collage up there.
we talk about it all the time. We would love to get $1,000 and make put into
Yeah.
make it nice, but the time more than the money probably
Right,
to
yeah.
put that in. But it's comfortable, but it's
It's ours.
definitely a basement.
It's
You know,
chaotic and but it's
Yeah.
cool.
You don't want to entertain up there.
Yeah.
It's a good vibe.
Maybe a podcast.
Yeah. It
entertain
was
you.
great for us to be there. It was
It's good enough for you.
welcome. Yes.
If we make it
I'm
too
easy.
nice,
I
the
don't
wives
need
are
a
going to
lot.
want to hang out there.
True. Do you guys record much yourselves? Do you
Nothing.
you save up some cash
that's a
and
good
then you
seg-
book time
Yeah.
and you go? That's
Not
where
that
the
kind of
recording
recording.
gets done.
Yeah.
That's
Good segue.
We throw a
for-
phone down like, all right, let's
Just to
share
get some
this
crap
just to
down. Yeah.
Listen to it. Yeah.
So
we
you can
don't-
get through work through
Our
stuff.
Christmas song.
Yeah,
Christmas
we
songs.
did track a Christmas tune, not released, but we do a video every year as
Yeah.
our Haskins
Christmas
Christmas
card.
whatever the hell
Yeah.
card, yeah. And it's usually just a night of us trying to get a good take of this song that's live and perform it well, have the audio sound right, and it's always a pain.
The production value
Yeah.
last year was top notch.
It was fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, we tried to do
This
it.
guy.
I did some video work with it, and it was pretty hilarious.
Green screen. We brought a green screen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we did some
That's
funny,
awesome.
some funky
Check it
stuff.
out. I'll
Up the
share the
game.
link.
And we
Yeah.
tracked it
Yeah.
last year. We tracked
did.
it.
You guys got one planned for this year?
Not
That's
no.
after the show.
We got a couple
Let's bring it up.
Right when the show's done, that's the next. That's next
But
on
it's
our
funny
list.
though.
Yeah.
We go in phases, right? It's like right now we're in the show mode, and then we're gonna go into Christmas mode, song mode, and
Yeah.
then we're gonna go into hopefully rehearsing for our new album.
I
So it's
feel like
Yeah.
you kind of might have said something similar last time we
Yeah.
talked to you. That you have like show mode and then like other modes
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
kind of
So
a-
that
Yeah,
What's
there's
your goal?
definitely the nothing going on Haskins mode too.
Summer.
where-
Yeah, summer mode.
Summer mode.
Summer mode is what
Some
I
of
was
us are
talking
there.
about, where
It's our
I'll
dead
sit with
season.
these guys and we'll write a song that doesn't go nowhere, or maybe it does, but it's a writing exercise because it's fun to do that.
sure.
Yeah.
And if we're not there, it becomes 90s grunge night.
Yep.
That's
And
us
Howard-
three.
Howard
Right there.
Trio.
I do think that
play some
also
Toad
came
Yes,
up
I
with-
remember that. Yes.
90s.
Not a sore subject.
So no summer festivals for Haskins.
We've had a
Man,
few
it'd be
years
cool.
where we're able to do it, but I think that scheduling now is just.
Yeah, it gets more difficult.
And on both sides of it too. Like it's not like we have 100 invitations to go play
Right,
100
right.
different things, and we can just pick which ones.
We've talked several times though about maybe trying to submit to Arts Beats and Eats.
Yeah.
Some
Oh, yeah.
type of
Dally
some
in
kind
the
of
Dally in
alley.
the alley, we were gonna try to get
We
next
need
We
to
would
try
love
next
to do
year.
something
That's
like
a
that.
fun one.
Got a couple
You know,
people
when you're
in my
in
alley.
You know Dally in the alley?
show mode,
All right, Dally
got
in the
friends.
alley
Yeah.
has been
and
going
now
on
we don't have
forever.
anybody
It's downtown
anymore.
Detroit.
So we need to reach out.
I don't want to cross.
Yeah.
I'm cross
Yeah. Build
talking.
that
Sorry,
back up.
Kevin. Dally in the alley. It's been going on forever. Downtown Detroit.
Okay.
Right near Wayne State. Several stages, whole bunch of bands of all kinds of music.
Weekend
there's
things.
electronic,
September,
there's
yeah.
rock, there's
Oh,
funk.
so it's like genre diverse.
It's
So it's
a
a whole
multi-block like
That's
streets closed.
unique in itself, I
thing,
kinda feel
yes,
like.
it's- and it's on Labor Day weekend every year, right? I think it's is it?
somewhere
No,
around
it's
there.
not.
Maybe the weekend.
one of the
Yeah,
holiday
that's Arts
weekends.
Beats and Eats.
That-
I don't think it
There's a
gets
lot
it.
going on. That's DEMF too, like, right? Isn't it? Electronic
It's definitely
Music
September-ish.
Festival? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 Google it.
Arts Beats and Eats has
Yeah,
changed
that
a lot.
sounds
It used to be
awesome.
in Pontiac years ago.
Yeah.
I remember
and then
that.
it moved to Royal Oak. And is it still in Royal Oak?
Yeah.
I think so.
Last time I went was in Detroit. We saw Cake. I think you and I went to. see
Uh,
Cake.
yes.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Cake. Yeah. That
Probably
was a good one.
15.
Like Vanilla
I was
Ice
really
was there
angry
this year.
about his
Was it
record
Vanilla
contract.
Ice?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's cool.
You what?
I said Vanilla Ice, I think, was there this year.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It was a
Go
whole
Ninja
90s,
Go.
like hip hop.
Go Ninja Go. I don't think he plays that one.
Should. The Turtles rap was sweet. That's awesome.
Go Ninja, go Ninja.
Yeah, these guys know it. See?
Go.
That's right.
I won't bust into dance.
Yeah.
Keep singing.
My kids learned that one this year. I think they watched it movie. They're like, "This is amazing." I was like, "Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate it."
Yes, it is.
I remember being so angry that it wasn't Bebop and Rocksteady that came
Yeah,
out. It was
yeah.
like some other guys.
yeah.
I know
That's
it.
the new record that we're working on is called "It Should Have Been Bebop and Rocksteady."
Oh man.
Is it okay that I let that out, guys?
Copyright issues.
Wow, man. Yeah, that's well, hey, this is a
That
good
would
time
be
to drop
amazing.
it.
That would be amazing. So speaking of recording, though, I was going to ask. So you save up time and energy, funds to go record. Are you bringing your own instruments, or do you use? I've been asking and hearing from bands that have lots of different reasons for possibly using different instruments or borrowing instruments from someone because it's a specific thing, or knowing the recording studio has a certain mic or something, they know it's better than theirs and they would rather use that. But then there's people that are like, no, like I want my guitar that I wrote the song on.
I'm surprised.
And
I would
like,
think they'd want at least their own guitar mics.
there was variations and stuff, so I was just curious. I mean, I would guess you guys probably like bringing your own stuff.
We've done both
as much as
though.
possible.
I think a lot of it depends on the studio too,
Yeah.
right? So some studios have all kinds of instruments laying around and
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
cool.
And you might
want.
check something out
Some
and end
others
up
are
using it,
Yeah,
like-
so we've done both, right? So we used a piano before at some of these. I used drum sets before that, and a lot of that was just legit. It's just there and set up and mic'd. It's like, all right, fine, this sounds good, cool. We've done.
Plus, it's time, right? If you're gonna bring
electronic piano.
something, if you're gonna walk into a studio that we go to, they have 30 amps. Well, maybe that many, but they
yeah.
have tons of amps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't want
amps.
to sit
yeah,
there and
sure.
start playing around, dialing in a
Right.
different tone when you're paying
And a drum
$100 an
set
hour.
makes perfect
Time is
sense.
money,
You know,
That
like we
is
just get
time
in there and bust them out. And
Shout out Plymouth Rock.
yeah, the Plymouth Rock is awesome to us, and Toby, that he's the guy that I think we'll work with again. We haven't talked about it, but there's no reason we wouldn't. I don't think.
We use all their microphones.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think anything that your guitars, anything else is negotiable, right?
Yeah. I switched to using amp modeling, which I never thought I would do.
So help me understand.
Yeah, so a guitar has like a tube amp.
Okay.
That's what
To get a certain sound,
Yeah, it's
you
just
want
what you usually use.
certain amp.
And, I mean, there's other amps, but I've always used a tube amp. Like I'm sure most of the bands here would have a tube amp, just Fender,
Traditional.
Marshall. That's what it is. But the technology has gotten so good with faking how those sound that I've actually switched over to doing that. I have an amp on stage. It looks like a regular amp, but it's really just a speaker. But I've been kind of wondering, like, what am I going to do in the studio? Because, it isn't the same.
Yeah.
But it's great for live sound. It's easier. I can control. The volume doesn't matter. Tube amp, you got to crank it to get a lot of the sounds you want. Where these modelers, you can play them at bedroom volume, and they sound exactly the same as if you're playing it full blown. Which is helpful because, when you don't have the sustain of a louder amp when you're practicing or you're told to turn down, it can ruin the vibe.
I was waiting for that.
I never turn down when Kevin tells me to. But
In case you
And other
are
kids.
wondering, Ken has almost grown kids, and he's got a lot of time to spend doing some stuff.
he thinks that grown kids mean time.
I hear you.
Yeah.
It's
It's not.
So speaking of sharing things or using other instruments, it was fun to watch. I happened to be on the chain of you guys tonight of the different bands, and you guys were talking about, we're gonna share.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, it was a little behind the scenes look of what happens leading up to a show, and I've seen people share drum kits before, but just curious, is that typical? What you guys work through is like, hey, one band, do you guys want to bring the drum kit or XYZ or whatever?
Yep.
Is that kind of
Yep.
typical?
I'd say that's typical and pretty much any show that has multiple bands.
It's usually the kit is usually the headliner because you want to set it up once and you don't want to waste time. It's different bringing guitars and stuff up, piano or whatever, but the kit, right?
A drum kit might get 5 mics, and they all have to be tuned. And so if you can leave that up there, that just saves time. And then you don't have to carry a whole drum set with you when you travel to the venue.
So it's show to show, and what you saw is really example of communication, right? So it's really that. What I will say is traditionally drummers bring their own brass, so they usually bring their own cymbals, and typically maybe a snare. So that's kind of your sound too, right? So you can still have your sound and still use their stuff without having to change a bunch of mics out, right? You're not miking cymbals usually. So that's a quick changeover between bands. So that's usually bands will bring that stuff, but yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Like bass cabinets, it happens a lot too. There's just the
Bass
speaker
cabinets
part.
are right. Like
They're
you might
huge.
switch out your head. Like I brought mine just in case. I don't know what's up there. I might use it. I might not. I'm gonna ask the sound guy. Like, hey, if you want to just go through, I can just plug right into what's there and I'll make it work. But I could swap out the head, the cabinet. It's just speakers, right? Does affect it a little bit, but he's got all the sound dialed in. It's all about the show, keeping things moving, keeping things on schedule. You know, like I don't know about tonight, but he's talking about modeling, or some people have their own amp and they want that sound. They don't want to use the other guitar player's amp. So they'll just backline it. It'll be on stage and then it's ready to go. You just take yours off stage with the other.
And it's one
Goes
microphone.
on.
Yeah, I've never used someone else's guitar amp, and I don't know that anyone's ever used mine. Although guys stole my amp.
Same with,
Oh, well, fair enough.
I can
then.
fix it.
I mean, the backlining thing's big too. I mean, same with drums. Sometimes you'll backline drums. It's already
It's
all
happened, yeah.
checked and mic'd.
Wow.
And then, and then
Yeah.
the band playing before them will literally set up in front of them, and then they're just breaking down and taking
In the
them.
front of the line, and then they're in the
Yeah,
back
so
of the
it's-
line.
it-
You
right?
see that in like
Yeah,
in
I've seen
like
yeah, that's a
bigger
professional
theaters.
setup,
It's a
yeah.
professional.
So it depends on this.
It does depend on stage,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah. If you get.
And some drummers are particular, like they want to play their drums, right? I don't really care, right? I mean, not having to read my drums kind of nice.
Yeah.
Loading them in and loading them out.
Yeah, yeah.
Take them back to our practice studio at 1 a.m, right? And
Right.
loading them. So it's nice when another band does offer, and we've used mine plenty of times also. But you know, there's also kind of the code of helping them load in and load out at the end of the night.
Sure.
Obviously, it's a communal thing and sharing. And but
And we just fade into the distance when it's time to
Yeah.
carry the drums. Quack. See you later.
it's like the Homer into the bushes meme.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Well, we're looking forward to the show tonight, guys.
Yeah,
it's gonna be awesome. I seen you guys once. Ryan wasn't able to stick around
Yeah, we
last
were
time,
talking
so
about
he's
that. I
gonna
had
get
to bail
a,
early.
Yeah.
All right, we're
Yeah.
dedicating this one to Ryan then. All right.
Yeah. But I was excited. I was like, we're staying the whole time, Jeff. Sorry, man.
Well, we owe you guys a thank you too for the Sonic Coast kind of exposure. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
whiskey
Yeah, I
and
saw
Absolutely.
that. You guys have been playing. I started getting you on there at little thing I was
Yeah.
doing, and Brian will chat once in a while, and I was like, I think I specifically shared a few, and you guys were one of them, because I think he would like your sound, and he comes back to me a few months later or so. He's like, Haskins, man, that Haskins. Ryan, I'm so glad you turned me on to
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I was like, I know.
Nice.
So he really likes you guys.
Well,
we
thank
were,
you. That
we
was
were
awesome for
excited.
us.
Yeah, we made their like year-end list of
Yeah.
something, top something,
10 or something.
Yeah.
likes or streams or something.
Yeah.
like that. So,
It's also motivating for us. It's exciting. Like
It
it's
is.
one of
It's
these new
cool.
singles. You never know, right? Right now, there's
Absolutely.
a place
Right.
maybe you know,
Exactly.
we
A place
kinda
that
have
will
a-
actually play your song.
especially
we
with
got
how
our best
things.
there, right?
I mean, most
Right,
people
yeah.
are listening digitally now. You kind of just you make this music and it just like you shout it into the void, and you're not really sure who's listening all the
Right.
time, you know. And so it's awesome to get any feedback is really cool.
Yep.
It's kind of good validation, which is nice to have somebody or multiple people enjoy your song, your work, your craft, your art. But even if it wasn't on Sonic Coast, it's fun writing and it's fun playing. I love songwriting.
Well, you're I just say all the time, like we write what we think's cool. Yeah. If
Yeah.
other people like it, that's cool too.
Right.
But
It's
like,
fun. It's fun writing.
It's like we're not trying to
the
write the
whole
next Sonic
process,
Coast hit.
yes.
It's like, all right, let's write the next Haskins.
I've thought of nothing but
It's a bonus. It's a bonus, right? It makes you feel good if
Yeah, it's
out there
validation.
and
Like Jeff,
other
that's the
people
perfect
can hear
word
it.
for it is validation. It's like,
Yeah.
all right, cool. Other people like this song too. Nice.
Yeah.
Right.
So when we finish, we'll have you send in the new stuff.
Perfect.
Please, if you're willing.
All right, guys. Well, thanks again for joining us. Thanks for connecting us with the Oddfellow Concert
Yeah.
Lounge. Thanks, Ken. I think you were the one that connected us with Michael, and
I felt like I
great.
waited too long to do it. Like,
Dude,
this
they're
is
so,
obvious.
those guys are awesome. Those
they're
are
really
such
cool.
cool guys. We like them a lot.
I'm glad you guys got together.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Rock
and
and roll.
Thanks, y'all.
Rock and roll.
Quick trip back out west has got me stopping here. And I told her I was only passing through. 1,000 years ago today I left you. The buildings all have changed, but nothing stays the same. It's damage and control. It put me in a hole.
If If you like this episode, make sure to subscribe. And also check out our website, themittenmusic.com. Sign up for future information. And also check out our social clips on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Make sure to tune into our next episode to figure out where we're going next in Season 5.